Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the South Rink at the Rinks in Hauppauge. Game 3 of 3 here on the Southern Rink, and it's more JV hockey. Not sure how we're going to follow up that last one where West Islip defeated East Islip in a thriller, but tonight we have St. Anthony's JV Black. The Friars take on the JV Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds. Both these teams have a win on the season. St. Anthony's has 2. Both teams have played 2 thus far. The Thunderbirds 1-1. Their last time out was a win as well as they get back in the win column to 500. 8-5 over West Islip, who we just saw moments ago back on September 22nd. And to no one's surprise, it was Lucas Theodolu leading the way with 2 goals in their first game. A really tough loss, but he looked solid out there as well. And also Milo Mazie, 2 goals and an assist in that one. 2 goals as well for Max Goldstein as well. And it was Matthew Proscia between the pipes in that one. Lucas Giordano had 2 assists. Great game all around for the T-Birds. For the Friars, there's 7-0 dominance against Longwood back on September 26th. 2 goals and an assist for Nicholas Lawler. And it's 2 goals as well for Gavin McCormick. And just an overall strong showing from this Friar team. Andrew Savalos had 2 assists on the back end as well. And it was Brandon Huber getting the shutout. See if he gets the start tonight. But he is 1-0-0 with, of course, a 0.00 goals against average. Warm-ups just concluded. We'll be back for the starting goaltenders and the puck drop next for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. And we are back and set for puck drop. It will be the home Thunderbirds in white going left to right. The Road Friars right to left. And the Road Blacks as the puck is down and we are underway. Opening faceoff controlled here by St. Anthony's, and they bring it right back in. A chance towards the front, knifing his way through that time was Andrew Savalos. Shot from the point, redirected, score. And just like that, the Friars are on the board. And another look at that. I believe that's Liam Healy parked in front. Gets his stick on that one. High blocker right into the roof of the net. Quick start here for the Friars. As that's John Higgins, former West Islip Lion, between the pipes tonight. For Connetquot Sayville. Has not played yet this season, so this is his first start of the year. And down the other end is Christopher Urso. It's 1-0-0 with a 1.96 goals against average. This will be icing against the Friars. It is Healy from Camastro and Savalos. Just 15 seconds into the game. Exactly the start the Friars were hoping for. Face off. Back down near Urso here, and it's won back by the T-Birds. This is Brussy. Jacob Brussy got the start in the first game of the season for Connetquot Sayville. His first game as a goaltender. It was a rough one for him. Made some nice stops, though. And it's a tough loss for the T-Birds as right back in comes St. Anthony. Somehow that one stayed out. Bouncing puck back to the point. Holding that one in is Aiden Poppe. Around the boards it comes now. And Kurleber tried to hold it in. Poppe goes down low with it. Espermonti behind the net. Swings it out in front. No one home in the black jersey. But it was held in. On the boards it goes. That is Espermonti. First one on it. Takes it behind. Shimkus. Leno gave it away. Back out to center. Skated into by Dylan Priolo. Priolo. Shot high. Off the glass. May have been deflected by the stick of Poppe. Meanwhile, Friars bring it back up the ice. Shot from the outside, misses the cage as they complete a change. Back out to center. Moving it quickly cross ice. Joseph Camastro fired right back in. Higgins out of his goal. It got past him. Getting to it, Giacopi. Bouncing puck, now pinballs to the near side. Giacopi puts a high shoulder into Ruppert. Allows the Friars to take back possession. Centering puck, angles on goal. Save. Higgins comes way out of his crease to make the follow-up try save on the rebound and covers. So the Friars coming out fast here to start this one. Win another face-off. Played behind by Cummings. Friars centering pass. Great read that time by Connetquot Sayville. That was Lucas Giordano, who had himself a game, as we mentioned, last time out. And he steals the puck again. 72 in white. Starts ahead with it. Giordano gets taken down. No call. And the Friars take back possession. Stretch pass by Camastro. In deep. Pass to the outside. Quick save on the shot. Higgins has looked sharp. He's been under siege early as we get a delayed offside here. Friars didn't quite hear it. I certainly did. We get the whistle, and the faceoff comes back out to the neutral zone. Friars win the draw. Espermonti back in. He'll play it down low. Chase after it along with Robert Leno, who angled it on goal with his skate. Not sure if that would have counted, but it was stopped by Higgins. Up the boards it comes. Chipping at it, Proscia, helped out by Quinlan Riley, who puts it in deep. Getting there is Theodolu, but he was stripped of the puck. Behind the defense for a moment was Leno. No one could get it to him. Now Leno has to retreat. 4 minutes gone here. It's a 1-0 lead for the Friars, scoring just 15 seconds into the game. Back in they come. Right in, and a good left pad save by Higgins. Springs Theodolu back up the ice. Theodolu is a man driving and couldn't get his stick on it. Looks to be Proscia that time. Urso came out of his crease aggressively. Giordano swings it ahead. Knocked on by Espermonti. Backhanded in by Milo Mazie. Mazie stays with it. Doesn't have help though. His teammates were in the change, and here's Camastro trying to get it out. Good shift that time by the T-Birds. So come down the ice here, no icing. Off the glass. Settled down by Welter. But then he couldn't handle it. And Kurleber brings it in. Mazie Holds the line on goal saver, and covers up the rebound. Before Dylan Priolo could get to it. Just under 10 minutes left here in the period. Face off to St. Anthony's, and here's Welter. Welter sweeps it on for Gavin McCormick. McCormick forced back to the outside, curls, looks from the goal line, centers it in front, and that one stayed out. Right back towards the front, however. Good defense that time by the T-Birds. And they'll clear it all the way across Gerleber. As Priolo driving towards the goal, skate to stick. He was defended there, though, by Healy. Helped out by Pape. It comes around to the near side. Skated on by Welter. Gets the center red. Chips it in. T-Birds come right back out. Camastro taking his time. Both teams in the change. Look out here. Springs a pass on for Savalos. Whistles one wide. All the way around Priolo. Lost it. St. Anthony's right back in. 2-on-1. Shot high. Off the stick of Liam Healy. Back in, look out, take away Healy as a man going to the goal, trying to do it himself, and he scores. Healy slides it 5-hole, 2-0 Friars. Gets the takeaway. Could have passed it to Savalos wide open, but he drives the net himself and outweights Higgins. Lawler will pick up the assist on that goal. Another chance save. Higgins in tight. Rebound was in his skates. Settled down by the Friars once again. Shot from the outside block. Pass down low. Tic-tac-toe didn't work out. Picked off by Maisie. Skates to the head, lost the puck. He'll be the first one in after it in the corner. Stole it away. Couldn't get the pass through to the slot. Lawler skies it out to center. Down, Cummings in front. What a move, and it slid home by Healy, his second of the shift. 3-0 Friars. On the pass here from Savalos. How about these silky mitts in tight from Healy? Quick cut to the backhand. Friars for the first half of this period here. Looking good. T-Birds holding their own, but have not been able to beat Christopher Urso yet. Right back in comes St. Anthony's. Leno tries to center. It got blocked. Theodolu locks up. Going strong against Espermonte. Gave him a shove down to the ice. The puck finds Espermonte, who just got back to his feet. Then got knocked down again right after he picked up his stick. Theodolu. Hard work there to poke it out to center. Tries to spring a teammate in the form of Proscia. Strong back check, though, by St. Anthony's. Stops that. Here's Camastro. Off the glass and out. Calling for it, meanwhile, was Leno right in front of us. And it gets played back in on or so. We'll stop it for Joseph Cummings. Cummings to Espermonte. Keeps it moving to Robert Leno. Leno in offside. As Ranny entered just a step ahead. .6:35 left here in the opening period. 3-0 lead for the Friars. Face off one back, however, by Connetquot Sayville. Scherber had some trouble with it. Outside shot, blocker save by Higgins. Wrap try, centering pass, stayed out as well. Giacoppi fakes to the slot. Higgins the save, and he holds on for the whistle. Friars with a great start here to this hockey game. Another face-off, bouncing in the slot. Turnaround shot, stick save. Puck cleared ahead to Gerleber. He gets it out. Chipped around Maisie. Pape couldn't handle it. He's helped out though by Welter. Sidesteps a defender. Priolo delivered a hard check on McCormick. Now Pape forced back. Strong neutral zone play here by the Thunderbirds, collapsing on the Friars. From the center red, however, it is dumped in. Puck left behind. Check delivered, overskated by Savalos. Gerleber gets to it. Savalos checked him, stepped around a couple to the slot, centers across ice, and the shot attempt fanned on. No one at the right point. It was vacated, and it comes all the way back out to center. Five minutes left here in the first period. 3-0 lead for St. Anthony's. Back in comes Savalos. Tries to knife his way through. Lost the handle of the puck. Slides in on Higgins, who will cover. .455 left here in the first. St. Anthony's Black, one of the top teams last season, along with St. Anthony's Gold. Both those teams fell in the semifinals to Smithtown Hauppauge and East Islip as a shot ramps off a stick. Then the rebound try hits the outside of the netting. Of course, we just saw East Islip in action. Bulls won that one. Big hit delivered in the corner. So the puck goes back down on Urso. Theodolu got drilled by Savalos. Bulls won that best-of-3 championship in 3 games. In overtime of the last one as well. Pass towards the front, they score. Right under the bar. And the Friars extend their lead. That's Nicholas Lawler with the shot here. Pops the water bottle. Great zone entry by the Friars. St. Anthony's Black, they look like they haven't missed a step really so far. Bouncing puck goes to the far side and pops into the Connetquot Sayville bench. KPC also 2-0, as is St. Anthony's Gold, the only other undefeated teams, although that one slides wide. Actually, Smithtown Hauppauge Red is 1-0-0-1, so they have one overtime loss as well, so they have not lost in regulation yet. However, the only fully undefeated teams were the previous 3. As that centering pass got knocked away. St. Anthony's Black does have an overtime win. So the T-Birds clear. Gold has gotten it done both times in regulation, as has KPC, as this passing play, a bit dangerous, ends up back on Urso. He'll cover, however. East Islip. We mentioned tough loss and an absolute thriller. They had a valiant comeback, but penalty shot. Goal from Alex Jablonski of West Islip. The lone goal in the third. Put that game to bed. West Islip team that looks very dangerous this year off the face-off. Priolo save, on the shot from Priolo. 3 minutes left. See if Connetquot Sayville here can get one by or so, make it a little bit of a game. Period so far dominated by the Friars. T-Birds have to touch up. Priolo, though, with the takeaway, as it looked like McCormick would pick up a full head of steam, and he lost it. But the Friars able to clear. Giordano, the steal in neutral ice, lost the handle. McCormick gets to it. 2:40 left. McCormick knifes his way over the line, drops it off to Welter. Welter shot, save Higgins. Strong play along the boards that time by Quinlan Riley. Look out there, big collision. Proscia lost his stick as he ran into Giacopi. Both players went down. Trezera puts it in and will be taken and sprung by Giordano. Maisie from his own blue line starts ahead, gains the center red and puts it in deep. Around the near side it comes. Proscia couldn't hold it. Rupert with the help of the ref did, but eventually comes back out. Giordano gets to it. Swung towards the goal, picked off though by Rupert. Puts it behind, taken by Giacopi. Shot from the point, Fandon. And just beyond the blue line, delayed offside here against St. Anthony's. Touching up will be McCormick. Stretch pass, just out of the reach of Curliber. No icing though. 90 seconds left in the period. Giacopi tried to chip it along for a teammate in the form of Pape. It's taken back. Theodolu's shot muffles in on goal. It's gloved and held by Urso. Minute 12 left. Last time I checked, St. Anthony's varsity team was getting it done on the North Rink against Northport Huntington. They did pick up a 4-1 victory. Travis Quigley on the call with Paul Trentini on the camera. The last varsity game of the night coming up. Or should have just started. Sachem against Middle Country. Be sure to tune into that one after the conclusion of this one, as Higgins makes a great stop that time. .48 left in the period. Higgins, despite the score being 4-0 in the first and Connetquot Sayville being greatly outplayed, Higgins has made some crucial stops, keeping his team within shouting distance. This is offside against Curliber, as he was about to let a shot go. .33 left in the period. Camastro gets to it. Camastro makes a move, tries to pick it up on the other side, centers it just out of the reach of his teammate. That was Espermonte who couldn't reach it. Takeaway, look out, almost a breakaway. Friars still with a chance here. 5 left in the period. Camastro will get to it, only play towards the goal, save Higgins, and that will do it for period number 1. Well, the Friars scored. It was 15 seconds into the game. Liam Healy opened the scoring, and he had back-to-back goals. Camastro Savalas, the assist on the first one. The assist on the second one was Nick Lawler. Oh, excuse me. The official scorer is saying natural hat trick Liam Healy. Savalas picked up the assist on his third, and then Lawler from Camastro. We'll go into the intermission. We'll sort that out after the break. We'll be right back. 4-0 lead for St. Anthony's after 1. You're tuned into the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on the LI Sports Network. So welcome back to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you alongside Wally Mitchell on the camera. And my apologies, I did not realize Liam Healy scored the first 3 for the Friars and has the natural hat trick. So what a performance from him thus far here tonight. I knew he at least scored 1 or 2. I must have gotten the call wrong on one of the goals as far as the goal scorer, and I apologize. Nicholas Lawler tacked on the 4th goal, and that's where we are entering the 2nd. Shot whistles wide as the Friars have a dominant first, looking to pick up where they left off. John Higgins steers that outside shot aside to the corner. T-Birds, not a whole lot of offense in that first period. Only a couple shots on Nicholas Urso, who has, of course, stopped them all. Stretch pass on to Gianluca Trezera. Couldn't get it past the last line of defense there at the blue line. That was Giordano, who, as we mentioned, had a solid game last time out. 2 assists. He's looked good again so far. Takeaway. Chance from the side of the goal. Doesn't go. It's fanned on. Friars keep it alive. Look out. Centering pass. And they score. And this time it's Gavin McCormick who buries that puck in front. Makes it 5-0 Friars. It's Alex Giacoppi with the assist. Friars picking up where they left off in period number 1. This time scoring 1 minute and 18 seconds into the period. Camastro's pass, errant, picked off by Rippert. He hits Savalos with the puck, though, and the Friars look to set up, but it's taken back and stretch ahead. Priolo gets to it, takes it behind. Gets locked up. And the Friars look to clear. It's taken away, though. A centering pass picked off, and then they score. And the Friars are on the board. Dylan Priolo. Looks like he tries to pass this, and the puck comes back to him. And he was able to beat Urso before he could slide back over to make the save. The T-Birds with a quick response here. See if they can keep it going, but the Friars win it forward. Can they get the response right back? That chance rings off the bar and out of play. Off the try from Liam Healy. And why not? He's had himself a night so far. Scored 15 seconds in, didn't look back, picked up the next 2 as well. Friars win the draw. Turnaround shot. It's like it hit Espermonte in front. The shot coming from Ranning. Ranning gets to it. Tries to center. Picked off. Giordano. Banks it off the boards to himself. It was held in, though. Pass towards the front. Doesn't make it through. That time it does. And what a stop by Higgins. Looked like he got a piece of it with the glove. Bank to the point. Camastro holds it in. Takes a big check from Kurleber. Another good shift, though, from the Friars in response to that last goal from Connetquot. Sayville. Kurleber, though, with a steal. Trying to turn on the Jets. Best he could do was force it towards the middle, only when there was Cummings. Now the captain, Leno, lost it, stays with it, got it back. Checked by Kurleber. Physical brand of hockey he plays. Skate it back on. Here is Cummings. Joseph Cummings tries to center, does. Shot chipped wide by Espermonte. Here's Giordano. Takes it behind the net, being watched by Michael Rainey. Now takes it wide, tries to stretch it. Priolo settles. Breakaway, Dylan Priolo. Save, rebound, stopped as well. Oh, what a well-executed breakout play there. Everything but the finish. Down the ice this goes, and it's an icing. Impressive by Priolo to be able to stop that puck, too. That would zip down the ice. Well, Urso, probably his two biggest saves right there of the night. I want to give any momentum to the T-Birds because they will hang around in hockey games, and if they're behind, they're never really out of it. Here come the Friars, though. McCormick, Saucers in tight. Giacoppi couldn't get the shot away. Goes up top to Leno. Fakes, goes down the wall with it. Giacoppi poked off his stick. Getting on it. Playing it back behind, or looking to, before the takeaway with Sherwood. It's taken on by Maisie. Here's Milo Maisie over the line. Flips one on goal, saved by Urso. Faceoff will be to the left of Christopher Urso. To the point, it's held in. Comes to the near side. Banked onto Lawler, one of the other captains of this Friar team, along with Leno. Keeps it moving. Healy! Good save, Higgins, and the rebound. Knocked over the stick of the charging Savalos, who's looked great out there tonight as well. Under 10 minutes left here in the second period. Savalos, hard work again. Forces the takeaway from Healy. Healy to the backhand. Save. Rebound kicked at and covered by Higgins. Friars still putting on the show here in the second period. Friars tried to send out Camastro late. He's forced to the bench, so they'll have to bring out someone else here to play defense. And it looks like Nicholas Lawler will jump into the center spot, and Leno will drop back. Leno. Shot hit a teammate. Lawler gets to it. Takes it behind the net, centers it. Shot towards the front off a skate. Shot came from Rainey. Gets to it again. Puts it behind for Espermonte. Backhands one towards the goal and ended up on goal. Lawler's rebound try didn't get through. Turnaround shot from Espermonte, blocked a couple times, and then he beats Higgins on the third try. Just swatting at it, able to get it on goal. Higgins looked like he lost sight of it there. Nearly was able to get the glove back on it. But Espermonte will pick up the goal. His first of the game. second of the season as well. T-Bird's trying to get a response. Here's Giacoppi, though. Giacoppi to the outside, driving in, backhand tried to roof it short side and hit the outside of the netting. Curliber, errant pass picked off by McCormick. Puts it deep again. Giacoppi gets to it. Giacoppi turns around, has McCormick open, finds him. McCormick save Higgins. Curliber goes down on his own accord, kept it moving though for Priolo. Chipped it towards the front. Urso out of his net to move it. Delayed offside against Connetquot Sayville. Now allows Cummings to take it to his room. On Giacoppi, stretches it. Touched on by Welter, and a shot from McCormick blocked. That one might sting as Rupper got in the way of it. Giacoppi lost the handle. T-Bird skated ahead. Curliber puts it in deep. Back into the round. Take away Maisie. Takes the shot off the outside of the goal. Giordano back on it. Puts it back down. Curliber will leave it for Maisie behind the net. Maisie tries to bank it. Off of Urso, it hit him and lay down the slot for a moment before it's cleared the side. We played half a hockey game. All Friars so far, they lead it 6-1. Giordano towards the net. Through Priolo and the save with the left pad. Look out here, potential break. Giacoppi couldn't settle it. They'll get to it in the corner. Losing an edge that time was Scherer. Centering pass taken. Welter swings it towards the goal and scores. Ryan Welter gets on the board, and the Friars extend their lead. Stays with it. Almost looked like Lawler got a touch. He was reaching for the puck. Might have stopped it from going in if he got a stick on it. But Welter gets one. Both players, Quinlan Riley and Nicholas Lawler, and Liam Healy tossed from the face-off circle. Lawler was in to take it against Quinlan Riley. Shot whistles wide. Reverse behind the net. Riley takes it. Plays it ahead looking for Haggerty. He was taken away. Held in. Cross ice pass. What a save. Higgins, post to post. Sprawls out to make the stop. Another backhand try. He gets that one as well. And the rebound went right through the crease. And then the T-Birds ice the puck. How about this steal? You knew Savalos was lurking along this right post. Thought they were going to pass it to him there. No, drop pass. Great vision. Phenomenal save. .6:01 left here in the period. Backhander towards the goal. Higgins makes the save. Around it comes. Held in. Pass down to the circle. Shot. Never makes it through. Leno goes up top. Heavy shot. Whistles wide. Off the stick of Pompey. Pass behind the net. Trying to jam it out towards the front. It ends up right along the post where it is covered. 5:35 left in the second period. Face-off win for the Friars. Back to the point it comes. Played back down the boards. Coming to it, Espermonte. Goes down to Leno. Return feed, skate to stick. Espermonte on goal. Glove save. Higgins. Both teams making changes here to their forward units. As the T-Birds trying to climb back into this hockey game against this strong Friars team as they win another face-off and the shot goes wide. Priola with the lone goal so far for Connetquot Sayville. Skates it out, trying to center it. Hey, the defender popped out towards the side and they score! This one's Quinlan Riley, makes it 7-2. Kurleber tries to center, just pops up in the air. Then he kind of loses it, but it works out for him, right to Riley, who's able to bury it low blocker side. T-Bird still hanging around. Riley tossed out of the faceoff with Giacopi. Priola will come in to take it against Welter. Couldn't hear exactly what the official said there, but trying to teach the players about faceoffs. Under 5 minutes left in the period. 7-2 lead. Big reverse check there from Kurleber. Riley starts up ice with it. He's got Priolo. Riley took a hit. Priolo on goal and a save from Urso. He holds on. Riley a little shaken up, slowly getting back to his feet. He looks to be okay though. So he took a hard check there into the boards. And he'll go to the bench. Offensive zone face-off for the T-Birds. One forward here by Connetquot Sayville, out of the reach of the swinging poke check of Urso, but the Friars take the puck back. Lawler gives it on to Savalos, drops it, a shot, score! And the Friars answer right back once again. Great outlet offense here. Lawler to Savalos. And we'll await the official score again. I believe that's Liam Healy, which would be his fourth goal of the game. He had the natty hattie in the first period to get the scoring started. And it was 4 goals tonight for Healy. Lawler brings it back in. Almost passed it on goal there. Stopped by Higgins. Down low. Lawler, glove save by Higgins. Flashing the leather. Under 4 minutes left here in the period. Puck towards the blue line, knocked out. Could be a chance here for Connetquot Sayville, but an errant pass that time from Joseph Polidoro. Back in, that shot off the iron for St. Anthony's. Chopping at it, Healy holds it in. Healy came into this game with a goal and an assist on the season. There's a centering pass picked off. Lawler had 2 goals, 4 assists, leading the team in points and goals. Well, Healy certainly passed him in goals. Picked off. Maisie, save, rebound, and Urso kept it out. Back in, Healy was just one wide. Boy, could he bring it. 4 goals tonight. Waller has 1. A couple of players spill down. That's fired down the ice, icing against Connetquot Sayville. So Waller at 3 goals on the season. Healy now at 5. Eight points on the season now as well for Nicholas Lawler. as they're looking for another. The pass slid right through Michael Rainey. 6 points on the season for Healy. Those two top point getters so far have looked outstanding. Takeaway here by the T-Birds. The latest goal scorer for them, Quinlan Riley, brings it in. Riley sidesteps a checker, swings it in front off a skate. Probably would have counted though had it gone in. That was off the skate of Matthew Proscia. Turned around by Theodolu. Gave it up. 2 minutes left here in the second. All Friars so far. Riley chips it ahead. Camastro will get to it though. Camastro, reverse check on Theodolu. Theodolu centers in all the way through the Leno. Leno shot had to avoid hitting his own teammate. Camastro got through and the save was made by Higgins. Camastro. Aspromonte had a man wide open, didn't see him. Instead goes up top. Cumming shot. Gets through, blocker save. Theodolu left it. Clearing attempt held in. Shot goes wide. Keegan Riley was the one that tried to clear. Held in though. Priolo tried to feed. Proscia could not. Proscia with 1 minute left in the period. On for Priolo, delayed offside, and we get the whistle. 55.4 left. Both teams make their last couple changes here for the final shift of the period. Jacopi and Maisie take the face-off. Gets by Schur, rolling in on Higgins, and he'll cover. .48 remaining in the period. Jacopi and Maisie to take the draw. Started out by Priolo on to Maisie. Maisie takes the shot. It got deflected and went over the cage. Unable to hold it in. Giordano. Half a minute left in the period. Priolo. Jacopi missed the hit, but separated Priolo from the puck. Stretch pass on. Welter. Welter drives in, drops it. Giacopi on the backhand, stopped by Higgins, and he gets the whistle with 13.1 left. So Giacopi and Maisie will take the draw one last time here. One back by Maisie. Priolo banks it out. Getting to it with 3 seconds left is Trezera. He'll take it to the corner, run out the clock here on the second. Another strong second for the Friars. 2 goals as well from the T-Birds as they're hanging around. But the Friars with a 6-goal lead, taking it into the final 15 minutes of play. Looking to stay undefeated. We'll have the third period for you next here for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. We're back for the third period on LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you alongside Riley Mitchell on camera. It's an 8-2 lead for St. Anthony's JV Black over Connetquot Sayville JV to start the third. It's been a dominant performance thus far from the Friars. Flashes shown by the T-Birds. There's a shot deflects wide. Waller got a stick on that in front. But this St. Anthony's team, a lot of them been playing together for a while, and they look really good again. Shot on. It's under John Higgins, who gets the whistle. He has made some really good saves, despite the score being what it is in this hockey game. Face off to his left. One back here by the Friars. What a move. Centering pass. Great stop by Higgins. He was going to his right. Had to come back to his left to make the save. Priolo, meanwhile, already with one goal. Brings it ahead. Waller flagged it down, though. And now numbers with Healy. Healy has 4. Healy wide. Kurlaber tries to chip it past Camastro. Left it behind. Maisie picks it up. Maisie, Priolo, trying to find it. Puts it back in front for Maisie and jumping on it and getting the whistle is Christopher Urso. Here's another look at that last save. How about this play right here from Andrew Savalos? It was looked phenomenal. Centering pass there to Lawler, who made the save. And is keeping his team within shouting distance. It's got to be a very loud shout, but shot from Giordano on goal, stopped and held by Urso. Theodolu has made plenty of noise again in this one, but pretty quiet on the score sheet. He's taking the face off, lost it, back in and out of the glove of Higgins. It slides back in on him, and he gets the whistle. Shot coming that time from Robert Leno, one of the two captains alongside Nicholas Lawler. Ops the stick of Gianluca Trezera and back out to center. Puck fired down the ice. Gets by Trezera. Trezera gets to it. Espromonte waiting for it. It gets through, meanwhile, to Rainey, who sticks it in deep. Around the boards it comes. Here's Leno. Leno to the circle, takes the shot, never made it through. Pass towards the point. Theodolu knocked it back out for Proscia. Proscia. 1-on-2 there, taken down, we play on. And a stretch pass out to center. Here's Anthony Espromonte. Espromonte, save made. Centered it in front, and Higgins had to get back into his net quickly, and he made the save. Espromonte with the quick hands. Leno, though, denied. So, barring something dramatic, it looks like the Thunderbirds of Connetquot Sayville will drop to below 500, 1-2 on the season. They'll face a familiar team for us here tonight on October 12th in their next game, 6:20 p.m. puck drop against East Islip. Fresh off of their first loss of the season. A thriller. Shot, right pad save by Higgins. Meanwhile, for the Friars, their next game, October 13th, 7:50 p.m. puck drop against Sachem. Should be a good one as well. Sachem was another playoff team last season. Giacopi on for McCormick. Gavin McCormick drops it to Welter. Welter steps in and out of the glove of Higgins, and His own defenseman there, Keegan Riley, was trying to give it back to him, and the two had to make sure that that puck stayed in the crease. T-Birds win the ensuing face-off. Giordano, though, being harassed and gave the puck away to Welter. Welter left it for a teammate. What a move around the net, Giacoppi. Alec Giacoppi stapled to the wall by Riley, but stays with it. Centers it. McCormick, what a save by Higgins. This time, flashing the leather on McCormick, who had time to finish a late night snack here before he let that shot go. And Higgins goes across, and once again, good patience by McCormick to try to outweight him there and go back to the glove side when he's sliding to his right, but he was able to snag it. Makes a save that time, but the rebound jammed home. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a fifth for Liam Healy. What a performance here tonight from number 98. This time, rebound just pops out to him perfectly there. You can't miss that one. Oh boy, does he look good. 11:15 left here in the third period. The first goal of the period there. Here's Lawler. Healy from Savalos and Camastro. An effort here by Savalos, and he scores. He's going to have a magnet on his stick. I mean, he just... If you're going to take the puck away from him, you better mean it, because a great move there. Great move there. Can't take it away from him there, and then he's able to bury it. So Savalos gets on the board here tonight. And the Friars have reached double digits here. Savalo, he got drilled. Meanwhile, the puck fired off the post by Healy as he was hunting for number 6. That was Riley who delivered the big hit. Quinlan. Healy somehow finds himself through, but Proscia took the puck away. Under 10 minutes to play. Taken right back by the Friars. Brought in by Trezera. The defenseman takes it behind the net. Stapled by Riley. Haggerty with the steal, and he clears it. Look out, takeaway. Proscia gets top side, fires it off the mask of Urso. Takeaway, Maisie, just beyond the blue line. He takes a hit from Lawler before he stuck it in deep. Pass gets by Savalos. Takeaway in the skates of Maisie. Savalos going and drag that one through. Picked it up on the other side though. Gets to it. Trying to work around Giordano. He's all over him. Stays with it. Goes up top. Cummings. Down to Lawler. Behind the net, Rainey. Errant pass there as Aspromonte gonna get his feet set and look out on the T-Bird bench. That puck incidentally fired in. Looks like we've reached a running clock here for the rest of the way. A little over half a period remaining. And a 10-2 lead for the St. Anthony's Friars. They have the puck. Cummings on to Leno. Leno takes the shot, save made. The rebound trickles out the other side. Milo Maisie. Maisie had it checked off his stick. Polidoro followed it up, left it to him. Maisie backhands it towards the front, covered by Healy with 7.5 remaining. Off the draw, here come the Friars. Back in, just towards the goal. That one got by Leno. Down low, Leno works to a shooting lane and stopped by Higgins. Well, we have our John Higgins highlight package here tonight with some of the saves he's made, especially in this third period. Keeping the score, trying to at least keep the score as low as he can. See at least one of those saves, I'm sure, on last night's best, done by our very own Wally Mitchell. Shot blocked. Taking it was Trezera. Giacopi couldn't settle the rebound. Getting on it, McCormick goes cross ice. Welter scores. Welter with his second. A quick one-timer. He buries it. Higgins just not quick enough there. So we have about 5.5 remaining. Friars control the ensuing face-off. Ceballos takes it behind the net, goes up to Lawler. On to Healy. Does he have another? And tries to drop it to Lawler, who catches up to it. Nice move, and he scores. Great effort by Nicholas Lawler, using his long reach. And in tight, able to get to his backhand and just slide it under Higgins. The lead has reached 10 for St. Anthony's. Meanwhile, looks like timeout here for Connetquot Sayville. Trying to finish this game strong despite the score. Gotta hold their heads high. They're only 1-2 on the season and ran into a buzzsaw of a Friars team, but they have looked good at many certain moments, and they certainly have the goaltending. 4:44 remaining. Friars control the ensuing face-off. Leno to the corner. He gets checked by Ruppert. Ruppert took a hit from Leno, lost his stick, gave Ruppert an extra shove, and making sure to take his hands off him before the ref got involved there. Cummings. On for Espermonte, just gets it by Maisie. And Leno. Over the line, takes the shot and scores. How about that shot from Robert Leno? And the captain puts it right under the bar. Friars had 6 on the ice. Camacho skating off as the puck was dropped. At this juncture, though, I'm not really sure it matters all that much. Giacoppi left it. McCormick lost it. Now finds it back on his stick. Couldn't get it past Nicholas Theodolou. Excuse me, Lucas Theodolou. Welter. That's under 3 minutes left. Giacoppi will take it behind his own net in no hurry. Lays it behind for Aiden Pape. Up the boards it goes. Quinlan Riley goes down. Barring anything crazy, I think the refs will let the rest of this one play out. Welter goes behind for Giacoppi, who's taken down and take away. Theodolou save Urso, and he jumps on it. Two minutes remaining. Sure, after the conclusion of this one, to tune in to Sachem versus Middle Country varsity action on the North Rink with Travis Quigley and Paul Trentini with the camera work. Off the draw, Maisie, and that's a good left pad save as he got the shot away. His stick was locked up for Savalos there for a few seconds. Off the glass and out, 90 seconds remaining. Savalos banks it in. Liam Healy is out there for his final shift. Around it comes. Getting to it, Savalos. Waller. Cross ice dump. It did end up on goal. Stopped by John Higgins. Priolo gets to it. Poked off his stick by Camacho at the blue line as we hit the final 60 seconds of play here on the South Rink. Savalos stretches it on for Healy. Liam Healy will fire it cross corner. Giveaway, Healy will center for Lawler. But at this point, the Friars just trying to play the good fundamental hockey here as Maisie brings it in. The T-Birds have one more, and then that pass just out of the reach of Priolo. And chipped back out by Savalos. He has Waller with him. Healy the trailer. Savalos will just flip it cross corner to Lawler. 10 seconds to play. And a strong win here for St. Anthony's Black as they will take it 13-2, the official final, and remain undefeated at 3-0 on the season. Loss will drop the Thunderbirds to 1-2. A lot of bright spots, though, including John Higgins between the pipes. But that will do it for our coverage here on the South Rink. Once again, tune in over on the North Rink for the remaining coverage of Suffolk County High School Hockey League action here tonight at the rinks. But for Wally Mitchell on camera, I'm Brady Campbell signing off for the night. The final score in this one, St. Anthony's Black Friars 13 and the Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds 2. You've been tuned into the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. Have a great night.